I think another thing I hear a lot from people is the concept of yo-yo dieting, failing a program, restarting a program, failing again, and then just giving up and not getting back on track because you can only fail so many times before you just feel like it's a waste of your time. So one of the things we talk a lot about in our mindset program, and it carries over consistently in the theme of my app and in part of our sheSTRENGTH squad and our online community, is the concept of defining your own fitness journey. It doesn't have to be anyone else's. It doesn't have to be what your neighbor's doing or what you see on TV. Your fitness can be your own definition. And I always tell my gals, I'm like, you have a lifetime to work on this. If you take the deadlines off of things, it makes it a lot easier to work towards something instead of working against it. One of the examples I use a lot is once people start my app and they start getting into learning new skills and lifting weights, the focus sort of becomes away from trying to lose weight on a scale and moves more towards adding weight to a barbell or adding more weight on your dumbbells, which is way more empowering, knowing that you can lift 10 pounds more in 1 month than you could the month before, as opposed to making yourself crazy, only losing 0.4 pounds on the scale after working out for 2 weeks. So part of the process is moving towards something and not away from it all the time. The second part that I talk a lot about, again, is creating your own definition of what that looks like as far as schedule. So I have some women who start with me in the app and I make them give me very realistic goals. That might be for them 2 days a week for 10 minutes is all they're going to give themselves for this first month. And for some people that seems like it might be a waste of time, but what's happening is you're learning to set a boundary around your health and set aside that time. It's more of an element of creating of a habit out of it and proving to yourself you can make time for it, even if it's just 2 days a week for 10 minutes. And when women start committing that time to themselves, then it becomes a little bit easier to turn that into 20 minutes 2 days a week, and then 30 minutes 2 days a week, and then eventually we add another day in. And so over time, they kind of have this empowerment of, okay, I can do this, and I don't feel so guilty about taking time for me, because by this point, they're feeling better, their bodies are changing, they're feeling stronger, and they're noticing other changes improve, as well as not feeling so guilty about it. And over time, then that kind of recreates this issue of having a habit in place and not feeling like they're failing. So one of the things we talk a lot about in the mindset is redefining failure. So not only do we redefine cardio and we learn how to strength train, but we kind of eliminate this whole deadline approach to our fitness and instead come up with a new definition of progress as opposed to running away from failure all the time.